feel so close to you right now.
Now for a new century, Madison Square Garden has been transformed. For 3 years, while seasons rolled.
Madison Square Garden brought out the stars as they officially opened the new arena and debuted some key improvements and revolutionary additions. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, Madison Square Garden head Jim Dolan, Knicks great Willis and New York Rangers legend Mark Messier were on hand at the press conference yesterday to announce the building. Messier and Reed talked about the improvements.
Eventually, when they were doing the building, they took away the alley where I walked out on the floor, and I heard that they may have been taking my jersey down, so I said I better come back to New York and check it out. Luckily, they didn't do that, but it's really has been a great place to play. Great events been held here. Got a chance to see Mark Messier and the Rangers win their great championship here, too. And I think I would like to say for all the guys who played in Madison Square Garden, it's been a special place. I think Mr. Dolan have done a great job.
It was almost or more than 20 years ago that I came to New York as a member of the New York Rangers, which I felt at the time was the luckiest guy in the world to be able to come here and try to tackle a dream for many people in the city, and we're able to do that collectively. As Al says, I didn't do it, we did it, but I appreciate the words. Nobody wins championships on their own, and of course nobody could do something of this magnitude by themselves, so this was a collaboration of many people that were able to make this dream come true. And sports really is about entertainment, and it's about fan user experience. And I think that the MSG and Madison Square Garden, New York City, deserves this, and the people that continue to come here to support the events that take place here. And I can't, on behalf of all of us, because I'll be here for the next 20 years watching the events and taking part, I'd like to thank Mr. Dolan and Mr. Ratner for making a dream come true for all of us.
Governor Cuomo talked about the achievement and what it means for New York, and remembered the part the arena played in his world of politics, and was tripped up saying his own name.
So much of this city and this state's history was made right here in this building. Our sports history, as we've discussed today, our music history, political history. FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, nominated Al Smith for governor in the Madison Square Garden. Bill Clinton was nominated for President of the United States, Madison Square Garden. Nomination speech was done by a fellow named Mario Cuomo nominated Bill Clinton. I always have trouble with that name. So it's so much of our history, so much of our great past. But today really isn't about our past. Today is about our future.
The first impressive enhancement is when you first enter the remodeled 7th Avenue entrance, but upon moving into the arena itself, it turns to the revolutionary Garden Vision at center court or center ice. They even took into consideration those who can't see it by putting internal screens underneath the behemoth. One of the most stunning aspects of the upgrades was the Chase Bridge at the very top of the structure. There is one at each side of the arena spanning the length of the venue. There are stool seats and bona fide seats up there with a very unique, almost aerial view of the court or ice, while behind is a view of the upper deck seats. It's also sure to provide a one-of-a-kind sight for fans of musical artists playing the arena. A fan is on the same level as the Garden Vision, or perhaps maybe even above it. With the bridge, one would assume that it would block some of the upper deck seats. Not so, as every seat in the house has a perfect sight line to center court and for concerts. However, screens are provided for those at the very top who have a blocked view of the Garden Vision display. For fans and concert goers with deep pockets or with corporations, there are now new lounge suites and new lounge seats, which are wider and are very much like sitting in a favorite chair at home. The one negative is that there is not a significant amount of space to circle the premises inside the arena, as aisle space near the entrances is scarce. However, the concourses are very roomy with plenty of room to move about. The total cost for the enhancements to the legendary Madison Square Garden in New York City has come in at an alleged $1 billion for the two-phase makeover.
I feel so close to you right now.